Hi ho, I am Igra Glass, Russian bear, and today I'll tell you about things which are actually better than in Europe, USA, in other countries. What's good in Russia right now? Okay, of course we have kind of dictatorship, we could say that Putin, autocracy, uh, oligarchs, and yeah, we have our problems. We have not really good political system, but at the same time, this political system give us some good things. First, we do not have ultra politcorrectcy. So in Russia, we have more freedom of speech. Actually, you could say whatever you want except politics. Political critics they could have problems if they do it in real life. You could do it online as much as you could. You could freely go to radio, some radio station, and you could say that Putin is bad. It's all right, but you can't go in physical world. You can't go to Red Square and starting protestation, because then they will take you to the jail for 15 days or something like this. It wouldn't be fatal, but yeah. So we have very strict system right now about public demonstration. So more than 3 person on the street who have politics papers, something like this, flyers, who say something bad about Putin, they will go to jail for some days. But at the same time, in Russia, we do not, you could say whatever you want on all other topics. And we do not have any quotation. So I know that some countries, they have quotations that, for example, in parliament, there should go certain percent of women, certain percent of people of different races, something like this. In Russia, we do not have it at all. I mean, you just go if people vote for you. That's it. No one cares about your skin color, about your religion, about just if people vote for you. If often these votes they could be not fair, yes, but still. In big cities, they are more or less fair, because there are a lot of observers. So yeah. So this ultra politcorrect stuff, we do not have it at all, I'll say. And all this harassment thing that you can't watch it, girl, and couldn't say a compliment to her. It's like to make some flirt. It's I saw that I just read Reddit. So when you see the Reddit, it's a USA website. I like this website very much. And when I read some stuff, I think that it's quite stupid things happening there with this ultra politcorrectcy, with rights of certain minorities. I mean, in Russia, we do not have any problem with minorities' rights. Okay, if you go to Red Square and you publicly want to say that, oh, LGBT power, something like this, you will have troubles, of course, because, okay, we have, I'll say that in Russia we have very retrograde, very old-minded people who live there. Conservative people, you could say. But actually people in government, they very progressive, and there are a lot of LGBT people among government people, and we all know about it. A lot of artists, popular artists, they're LGBT, and everybody know about it. But as they do some funny stuff sometimes, like they could come to certain event together with friend, something like this. They make some clips with some things which they could show some excessive stuff in their video clips, and it's fun. I like it. and most of the people, they also like it. So it's interesting thing that, like, I think like 50% of people, they could be aggressive, they could have aggressive rhetorics towards gays, towards LGBT, but other half, and even more than half, I think all big cities, they are quite alright with it. But we have very strict law in this church, so you can't make propaganda, you can't tell that I am gay. Gay, it's very good thing to be. You can't do it. It's very stupid, but I for freedom of speech in all ways. I want that all people, they will be able to say whatever they want, whenever they want, if it wouldn't harm other people. So you could do whatever you want if you wouldn't harm other people. It's my thing, what I believe. But in Russia it's very different, because majority of people, they are still very orthodox, they are still very, how it's called, conservative, very conservative. So Putin, among his friends, among his colleagues, there are LGBT people, there are gays and other people, and he kind of shake hands with them. It's all right, because he isn't a closed-minded person in this way. He understands it. But he should play this role that it's not appropriate thing. So what I want to say, that we do not have this ultra politcracy, and we do not have this kind of prides on the streets and other stuff. I like prides myself, and I'm alright with it, but as majority of people do not like it, not majority, but maybe a lot of people, okay, a lot of people who go and vote for Putin and for this system, conservatists. That's why Putin, he also, like, he do not forbid it. You can be gay in Russia, it's all right, but better do not tell about it too much for too much people, because yes, we have some aggressive, stupid people around. But still, the only thing which is forbidden right now is to say about gay and LGBT stuff for people who is less than 18 years old. So it's forbidden. For example, I can't make video about LGBT if I wouldn't put 18 plus at this video. So if I put 18 plus, I could say whatever I want to say. Yeah, so it's quite liberal in comparison to USSR times right now. So we do not have this ultra politcracy, this ultra tolerance to anything. Migrants in Russia, they all fear very much of our government. We have huge amount of police and soldiers, so you wouldn't see them at the streets too much, but yeah, you will see them sometimes. All migrants, all people who come here from Asia, from all these places, they are scared of Russians. So it's vice versa to Europe. So in Europe, people who come there from Syria, from these other places, these Islam people, I respect Islam people, they are good, but there are different peoples in all countries. So migrants, they came to Europe, to USA, and often they could behave there like they own this place. In Russia, it's impossible. In Russia, okay, sometimes you could meet some stupid people, but they get punished quite fast. So in Russia, we do not have this migrant problem. We do not have problem with, and at the same time, we do not have racism at all. It's very rare thing. Okay, we have some stuff like Russians. They have some xenophobic stuff in their heads, of course. For example, there are people who are not so smart. They live in every country, and in Russia we have also such people who could judge people on their type of skin or something like this. But it's really minority, and the number of these people diminish actually. because we have quite a lot of migrants, and they live among us, and we kind of alright to them. And also Russia, it's a huge country with a lot of different cultures and all. We get used to live together, so we do not have this problem also. Migrants, race problems, we do not have these problems. And this is quite important. I mean, if you will look at these riots at USA with this BLM stuff, which is quite mad to me, where people, they just destroy towns in riots. Also, when you look at European problems with migrants, when they kind of rape a lot of women, and police do not investigate this stuff, it's kind of impossible in Russia. It happens, but not so often. And migrants and people from other places, they kind of fear Russians. It's alright. It's good to be Russian. Okay, next thing. It's for example some stupid laws which most of the time, if you have a law in USA or in Europe, you should abide it. You should follow this law. And in Russia, we have also a lot of stupid laws, but the difference is that in Russia, people do not follow stupid laws. In most cases, we have lots of new laws, a lot of new stuff coming. For example, recently it was forbidden to speak bad words in internet. And what do you think happened? No one cares. It's forbidden. You could get fined for saying "блядь", but everybody say it, and even say it more, because kind of people do not care. And it's impossible to fine everyone. So in Russia, as we say, we have such a story, short words, proverb. So in Russia we have proverb that severity of laws compensated by that you do not should follow them. It's Russian proverb. For several hundred years already this proverb we have. So yeah, for example, in Europe you have GDPR stuff, GDPR law about personal data in the internet. So they created this stupid law, and you should put at every website, you should put additional small window which you need to accept every time. I hate it. I have these small things about cookies which you should click every time. It's the stupidest law which I saw in my life, and it works in Europe. All people, they do it. And at every website, English-speaking website, you have this stupid cookies thing. Okay, of course, our Russian guys, they already created similar law, and some people, they put these stupid things also, not in the form of small windows which you need to close, but some people, they just put it to the bottom of the page, something like this. But yeah, a lot of people, they do not care about it also, because kind of all these stupid laws in Russia which we have in Europe, they create these stupid laws to make people's lives harder. All people. But in Russia, all these stupid laws, they made to be so they will be able to pressure Putin's opponents. So Navalny and his organizations, our government, Putin, he is legalist. He likes to have laws. He do not like to play without rules. So he do not want just to put Navalny to jail just for nothing. He tried to find a law to do it, like, because it's a law. He likes such stuff. So they created a lot of these laws, which the only way they work versus political opponents. It's bad, of course, but it's how we live in Russia. So what the topic, the point which I want to show you, that actually in Europe and USA you have your own problems. I mean, it's a lot of things like stupid laws, ultra correctly, migrants who own your place. It's quite stupid, and you should like lick their shoes. In Russia, we do not have these problems at all, but we have our own problem. It's kind of that we do not have political competition, and most of people they fear to go on protest or something. People just live as they could, and that's it. It's also not bad, not good. It's bad, but it's how it is. So you could make a choice. You could go to Europe and enjoy the stupid laws, GDPR, or you could stay in Russia and just ignore the stupid laws. But yeah, you wouldn't have vote, political vote, real. Okay, if you support Putin, then you do not struggle at all. But if you are kind of, I have in my soul, I have European vision on the freedom. But at the same time, I understand that, yeah, they have their own problems and stuff which I do not like. It can't be good. Everything can't be good. You always will notice something which you do not like. So it's what I wanted to share with you. That actually a lot of people they think that in Russia everything is very bad. A lot of people think that Russians they are kind of all Russians they're the same. No. In Russia, I think right now actually people who support Putin for real, it's like 30% maximum, even maybe less. Some people they are not in politics at all, and a lot of people they're against the system because they just fed up. It's for too long. It's this whole stuff. But at the same time, all these people they do not want to move. I mean, they do not want to do something to change situation because they fear, they lazy. We just do not have this society, гражданское society, гражданское общество, society of people with freedom in their hearts. We do not have it as we have it only in new generations, but they are still not too big per percent. At the same time, this system which we have right now, it has pluses. I mean, yeah, as I said. So it's what I wanted to share with you today. Hope to see your comments. Let's discuss it. Have a good day. Bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe my channel.